Saturday, March 1st, 1:43 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. To finish the month. So I think it's important to look at the higher time frames. So we're going to go over the currency markets, multiple time frames, 3 time frames. Far right is the 5-year monthly, the middle, the 1-year weekly, and the left, the 3-month daily. This is the US dollar index. Trades in the futures. I recall it trades on the ICE exchange, which is a different exchange than the CME. US dollar, wow, what a whipsaw. So look at this chart on the far right, the grid. The low, the bottom, the 5 years. And the top, the high. Yeah, from the low of 2021, huge trend to the upside to the high of 2022. In a 2-year period. Huge trending period. That's a trend. Then during 2023, 2024, still minor trends overlapping here, huge consolidation. And then the end of last year, look at that monthly candle, all 3 green. And the first 2 candles this year, red, lower highs, lower lows. That's a trend reversal. Well, if we can't take out this high in 2022, more likely you will go down to the lows of 2024, maybe 2023. That being said, one should be looking more bearish bias on the US dollar index. US dollar index is comprised of several currencies. To the chart in the middle, closed green last week, lower low, which made the new low for the year, and then we closed above the high of last week. That trend is not a full trend reversal because it hasn't making the higher low yet. Nope. On the upside, some places we may be able to test. Yeah, maybe this big red candle, huge wick, maybe we'll test that. Get better insight. Let's go to the daily on the far left. They closed on a smaller trading range. Still green past 3 days, but smaller trading range on Friday, which we went inside, broke above that midpoint of that big impulse move, that red horizontal line, that blue horizontal line on top, showing the red impulse move down weak, and that midpoint, and imbalance area, broke above it. Smaller trading range, less buyers convinced. This may be the area we'll be turning, again, around here or around here. If you're bearish, this is key levels to be looking at for possible reversal and a trigger for the bearish. Like I mentioned, US dollar has several currencies inside the index. Let's go look at those now. That will help determine who the weaker currencies are, and the weaker ones typically are the ones you focus on trading more bearish. The first currency, the euro. Look at the monthly candle on the far right. Inside candle. Inside candles often need potential reversal. So euro on the monthly, look at the sweet spot here too. That big green candle here, that red midpoint, just above that, and building consolidation here the past 2 months for a potential reversal with a target up in this area, in that imbalance area. So one could be looking for a break above the high for the trigger, and then that minor pullback in the faster time frame with the reversal for an entry. If you don't want to trade the futures, well, you can also trade the stock ETF as well as the options. The weekly chart on the euro, huge consolidation here. And last week, that inside candle broke above and below, making a lower low, but a higher high. So again, the trend's not fully reversed down. And the sell-off here, still inside the range of that big green candle. So potential reversals here to look for. And on the daily, far left. Such a small trading range on Friday. Didn't make a lower low, lower high. So on the daily, huge consolidation, impulse move down, broke below, that impulse moved down, and closed right around it. So take this. We'll go out to Fibonacci too. Get an idea where we are from here. Here's the low. Here's the high. Got it. Deep retracement. Deep retracement. There it is. So again, you can see there is less selling here. Smaller trading range. Still bearish. So one would expect to likely continue going down, but again, something to be watching for that potential reversal. Extend this out. That was the euro. Let's go on to another currency, the US dollar. Japanese yen. Well, for the monthly, it already reversed. Higher high, higher low. Yep, Japanese yen on the monthly, reversal. Performing better than the euro. It's already testing this imbalance area.
Hi, something silly, but I wanted to say that I missed you there.
Yeah. Also, the low of 2024 last year, we went down this year, but we didn't continue going down. Yep. So there's more buyers convince buying here. Yeah. So again, that's bullish. Right here. Less lower highs and the trend up. This is a concern area too, where we break above that balance area. Let's go to the weekly. So here's a low of the year. It's been trending up to low. And this past week, red candle, but higher high, higher low. Tested the swing point here, broke above it, filled a close above it. Did a retracement of that big green candle. Might be building consolidation here, building energy to continue going higher. Nice. Looking on the faster time frame, the far left, the daily. Look at this. Key levels. Key levels. There we go. Sweet spot right there. So even on the faster time period below here, you might start seeing good entries potentially here. That sweet spot. Yep, I would look on the faster time frame. So there's a little red wick down there. Some buyers stepped in here. Let's go on to the next currency. British pound. Same thing on the monthly. Look at that. Higher high, higher low. It already made a reverse. They're both performing better on the monthly than the euro. Being better meaning that they're more bullish against the US dollar. And look at this swing low down here too on the monthly. We never tested it here. So again, nice buyer's been stepping in since last month on the British pound. The monthly chart. Lower this year. Oops. Double check something. There we go. The lower this year. Consolidation up here. Nice. Possibly retracement down here too on the weekly and on the daily. So this is key level for retracements. Let's go on to the next. So those are the major three currencies in the US dollar. On to the next. Australian dollar. I didn't go out of order. Yep. Australian dollar. Wow. Look at that monthly, huge trading range compared to that first month. And disappointing. So look at this here. Huge wick. Went in there, tested that, and filled, and it made a lower low this year. Let's look at something else here on the monthly. That big wick midpoint. So already tested and rejected that prior week. Oops. Prior month. Yeah. So that monthly candle, huge trading range, higher low, higher high. Went in here and tested that and rejected it. Mm-hmm. The weekly, huge sell-off you can see this week, the red candle in the middle grid. With that dodgy candle last week, interesting. Nice setup there. Because we know the dodgies often mean one of two things. Halfway point to the trend or reversal. Here was a reversal. And the daily on the far left. Mm-hmm. So weaker currency against the US dollar. On to the next. Canadian dollar. Wow. Canadian dollar monthly. Took out the low of 2016. Making a new low for this year. Same thing, huge trading range for the monthly. And reject it. Weekly in the middle grid. Inside candle last month. I'll tell you about those inside candles. Look at that. And reversal, huge sell-off. And daily. Nice consolidation here. Distribution, smart money dumping, and it dumped. Wow. That was the Canadian dollar. Swiss franc. Oops, I'll make sure I didn't go out of order. Yep, Swiss franc. Green for the month, but made a new low for the year. And big rejection again, right there. Wow, disappointing. Weekly chart. Nothing impressive. No, huge consolidation here. Still staircase pattern, lower lows, disappointing. And the daily, inside candle there and sell off. Mexican peso, our neighbor to the south. There's the high of last year. Here's the low of 2020. And look what we've done here. We broke below the low of last year, 2024, and broke below the low of 2022. Mm-hmm. So new low for the Mexican peso against the US dollar. Huge trading range again, but new low. So again, extremely bearish. The Mexican peso. Monthly chart, small trading ranges, lower lows, lower highs for the past 2 months. Very small trading range. And the weekly, nothing impressive. Go on to the next. Chinese yuan, US dollar. Now this is in the Forex exchange. See the 6 letters. So again, US dollar, Canadian, US dollar, Chinese yuan. So again, when this trends up, it's in favor of the dollar. When it trends down, it's in favor of the Chinese yuan. Monthly, huge consolidation here. Weekly, middle chart, new low for the year, and then the reversal. I'm staying corrected. New low for the year, but closed above the body of last week. Yeah, not impressed. And you can see here on the daily in the far left. So as this goes up, it's stronger again for US dollar. And we'll take it to the last financial asset. Crypto Bitcoin. Monthly. New low for the year. Huge dump. Weekly. Yep. Tested that gap inside of it now. Huge consolidation for the past few weeks, which I've been saying, I believe it's distribution, smart money selling. Bearish, broke below it. Huge move down. Again, new low for the year. And the daily. Consolidation here. Distribution, smart money selling, dumped. New low for the year. So these videos are posted first to my Patreon members. And then sometime later, I post them, some of them on YouTube. A lot more content I have for my subscribers on Patreon. Thank you as always, spending just a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching.